Yeah, she did have a fantastic season last year, which culminated in her getting a selection to the Rio Olympics. And as you can see there's our start list for the second heat of the women's 1500 metres. Talia Hayes from Victoria, Lyndon Hall, Victoria, Holly Campbell, New South Wales, Karina van der Klooster, Victoria, Morty Skyring, New South Wales, Amy Harding Deleuze, New South Wales, Lauren Ryan, Victoria, Heidi C, New South Wales, Emily Guy, Victoria, Elise Gallen, New South Wales. Over the page we go, Lucy Buckley from South Australia, Kayla DeBont from Victoria, Bridget Seeley from Victoria, and rounding out the field from WA, Catherine van der Walt. So a little bit of a trivia thing for you there. Catherine van der Walt, she's 23-year-old, but it's been 8 years since she last competed at a national championships.
8 years.
8 years at such a young age. Jeez. So long time on the sidelines, but in this race, obviously we'll be looking at Lyndon Hall and Heidi C. Obviously, they're your two quality athletes in this one, but there's also a number of quality juniors in this event too.
Yeah, Amy Harding Deleuze went to the World Under-20 Championships last year in this event.
Yep.
So won
definitely.
the national champs at the Under-20 last year.
A couple of others to watch out for, obviously Morty Skyring, Holly Campbell, a couple of youngsters as well in this field. So we'll see how these girls fare in this one. They obviously now know what they need to run to get those automatic qualifiers on the times. It'll be interesting to see if Heidi C and Lyndon Hall set this one up just like we saw in the previous race with Zoe Buckman.
Yeah, definitely. And there's Lyndon Hall straight to the front and taking the pace very early. Heidi C, a master tactician. Always just gets in the right place at the right time, and happened in 2015, happened in 2016, turned on the pace and took it out.
Yeah, definitely a good championship racer. And that's what it takes to take out national titles, and obviously she has, as you said, mastered that.
Youngster Emily Ryan just tucked in behind Lyndon Hall. And the number 4, Karina van der Klooster from Victoria. Oh, just a few athletes with this pack this tight. There's going to be a few little shoe touches.
Van der Klooster has a time of 4:16.68, so she'll definitely be one to watch in this one. There's a number of girls who've gone sub 4:20, so it will be interesting to see if those are the girls that start to make their way to the front of the field. But as we see there, Lyndon Hall doing all the work out the front, Heidi C sitting in just behind, closely followed by Lucy Buckley.
Yeah, the South Australian athlete.
Now, is that the red of South Australia? Has she got the South Australian uniform on, or has she just gone with a plain red crop top there? I do hope that she's got the South Australian uniform. It's
well,
good
the bottoms are definitely South Australia. I can see the crow, and it's hard to see with the... No, that's definitely... It's not the current one, but it is
still the South Australian uniform.
So
that's
the team
great
colours
to see from Lucy Buckley. Obviously, Adam Bishop down there, the CEO of Athletics South Australia, is doing a fantastic job. He's pretty proud of his new uniform. He's sent me pictures on a number of occasions and thinks it's better than the ACT one, but we'll let the judges decide on that. But as we see them go around, they've just gone over the 2-minute mark, 2 laps to go.
We'll see what they can split through this first 800. Going through 2:19.92, and that's Hall and C, Campbell and Buckley. And number 1 out in front is Talia Hayes from Victoria. So that's your first 5. Number 12, Kayla DeBont there as well.
But in this one, looks like there's more athletes in this top pack than the previous heat. By the bell lap, there was only 4 left in our first heat of the 1500, where looks like we've got quite a number of athletes here. There's still about 9 in with a chance here. Obviously, Hall and C, you'd almost lock them in for top 2, but there's still 2 more automatics after that, and then 4 more best times.
Yeah, and
that can advance through to the final.
Holly Campbell really keeping herself attached. She's not letting that rope stretch too far as they get the belt. in 3:14.
She's got a time of 4:15.70, so she is one of the quicker ones in the field.
Had a good year. But it is a battle here for that fourth position, you'd think. Campbell really getting onto the back of C and Hall as the last athletes go through the bell. These three getting themselves a good 10-metre lead back from that fourth and final automatic qualifying position. These girls very, very comfortable out in front. And I think this is what we'll see happen in the final later on. Just add in Buckman and Blundell. But these three athletes, a big, big lead. Not overexerting themselves too much. No need to with such a big lead. But the real battle will be in that minor placings for fourth. And it looks like it's Kayla DeBont at the moment. She's got a good lead from the rest. And I think that's going to be your final four as enter the home straight. Hall, C, Campbell and DeBont. Very, very cruisy for these girls. Just rolling the legs over.
Yeah, there's definitely no stress from these two at all. Linda will take it out, followed by Heidi C. Then Holly Campbell and DeBont coming through to take that fourth automatic. We'll have to wait for the times. Obviously, we need to find the next four fastest. The photo finish guys will look through this one, make sure they give us the qualifiers through to the final. But they were your top four. They're automatic. There's nothing you can do about that. Straight through.
They're in. No dramas. As you can see, very, 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 very relaxed from Hall. Third fastest all time, I think she is now, over the 1500.
And there's been some quality 1500 runners in Australian history.
13th at Rio, one place away from the final for Lyndon Hall. And she did win the Summer of That's Grand Prix down in Canberra in those conditions. And it looks like we've got Tamsin down there with both first and second, Hall and C.
I tell you what, this is going to be a fantastic final on Saturday night. We've got such talent in the women's 1500. I'm joined by last year's national champion. Obviously, after nationals, things didn't go to plan, but you're back again to have another crack.
Yeah, no, I'm really excited this year and feeling really confident but not complacent because, yeah, like you said, I have three girls who are Olympic semi-finalists. So if I want to win, I really got my work cut out for me.
Yep, definitely. Well said. But Heidi, you are in great shape and you look fantastic. How did you feel out there?
I felt really good, really comfortable. I kind of like having the prelims because you kind of just get out there and get a bit of the nerves out and just get going. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to Saturday a lot.
And Lyndon, you obviously, like Jen, you went out there, controlled it from the front. And also, like Jen, you had a fantastic season last year, came ahead in leaps and bounds, ended up with a 4:01, and people were talking about you breaking the Australian record. You look great, controlled, just got the job done.
Yeah, it was good fun. It was sort of nice to run clear and not get splashed with puddles the entire way. I always think running a heat in an even pace hurts less than running a 400 at the end, so kind of just ended up at the front and went with it, and yeah, good fun. Nice to shake the legs out like Heidi was saying, but hopefully it's a little drier.
So what are the plans for tomorrow? You get a day off. What will you do? Have a bit of a flush out?
Yeah, probably treat myself to a little bit of massage, a bit of a sleep in, all the good things, and yeah, go for a little jog, nothing too fancy, try and chill out. Probably got some homework I should be doing.
I love it. See, these guys are some of the toughest athletes on the track, so you guys deserve a day off. Good luck for the final. I certainly can't wait to watch it, but it's going to be great. Well done.